Hi, I'm Mantak Chia. Today we're going to talk about sexual magic. That is the one very old practice in the Tao. We call the Su Ni Jing, or we call the three white lady or three black lady, which is the three Taoist lady that teaching the Yellow Emperor, and that is officially recording down how the Tao, a female master teaching the Yellow Emperor. So Yellow Emperor history is about 5,000 years. It's written down in the history. It's about 5,000 years old. So it's talking about the sexual practice, sexual magic practice. And the first step, they have a single cultivation, like men, how men should do the practice, and how women do the practice, and how the couple do the couple practice together. Sexual energy is one of the most powerful energy that we have. So in the olden time, when they discovered that the sexual energy can use for many things. The first thing in the Tao where they emphasize the sexual energy that can be transforming back into life force. That is the one very simple magic. Return the sexual energy from sexual energy back to life force. It's a transformation. So in the Tao state, it's just like when the sun shining on the ice, it changes the ice from solid state into liquid state. And when the sun shining on the liquid state, it changes the liquid state back into Qi, we call life force. In the Tao practice is that the first thing you have to learn sun, moon, star, okay? Link these three light. We have eye is like light, eye is light, and we have the third eye in the middle. So when you link the sun, moon, star together, you have internal light. You learn how to turn your eye inwardly and looking down into the sexual organ. Man, you have testicle, and you have prostate gland, and penis, and woman will have the ovary, uterus, vagina. All these things hold a lot of sexual energy. In the Taoist, we give the name called Jing, means the essence, the best essence, Jing. That means to passing this sperm and egg, okay, down, when the sperm and egg come together, they meet and they're creating a new human. And in the Tao state, the readiness of the man and the readiness of the woman, we know. Now we say mature, okay? It's a mature. In the mature now, we usually say 14, 15, okay? And in some country they say 15 years old, and they go up to another mature is 18 years old, okay? So that's why in the body started producing the sperm and the lady producing the egg. And this is the essence of life. But we continue producing the sperm and egg until we're very old. That means we can have many children. We can have many children, but sometimes we don't want to have children. So when we don't want to have children, we just learn how to transforming the sexual energy, the sexual energy back to life force. So in the Tao, compare this when you change the Jing, sexual energy, back into energy, back to life force. It's a procedure. And actually, what we in the Tao said, look at how the sun shining on the ice change the solid state into liquid state. How the sun shining on the liquid state, water, change into gas, Qi, life force. Okay? So that is how, when we have sun, moon, star here, and we turn down and looking into the sexual organ, and you change, the first thing is change the sexual energy back into life force. That's the first step. And the next thing, we have to learn how to return the sexual energy up to revitalize the brain. So you have to using sun, moon, star, changing sexual energy back into life force, And now you can, from here, you change the life force and you can draw this excess sexual energy that turned to life force back into revitalize the brain. The West have a research. I don't know how much money they spend, okay? And they prove one thing. They said sexual energy and the brain energy are the same energy. That's very interesting. And I don't know what the end of the research coming out for, what to do with it, what to do. But for 4,000 years, the Tao already talking about return the sexual energy up to revitalize the brain. When I first read this in Chinese, when I was small, I learned Chinese and English. So I see that how I going to be, the sperm from here come up into my brain. That is, I don't know how to do that, okay? And it's a puzzle. Until when I met my master, and he teach me the sun, moon, star. And now you have the transformation. We call it transforming the sexual energy back to life force. For lady, it's transforming the egg into life force. And for the lady, you have the menstruation, and you have the breast. So the breast massage and ovary exercise and egg exercise in the vagina is a practice that you can returning the milk back into chi. For women, they're very important. And a man, you have to changing the sperm back into life force. So the woman have two parts. One is transforming the milk back into chi, and one is transforming the egg back into life force again. So we have a long extended healing love. You learn a lot of how to transform the sexual energy and the sexual magic in a white magic part. That's my expert, And using for healing yourself, strengthening yourself and your partner. Sexual magic is the most powerful energy we have is the sexual energy. So I invite you to this healing love course in December. So now when we have this sexual energy that change into life force, and we can enhance the organs. So the first thing when you draw this sexual energy up to the brain, sexual energy that being transformed into life force. So sexual energy is the same energy as the brain, but you have to transform it, okay? That is the West do research. So when you return the sexual energy up to revitalize the brain, that is what the West research. Sexual energy are the same energy as the brain energy. So the sexual energy, if you can return them back, you can change them into brain power. And you have more brain power, more thinking, and more creating power, and a lot of brain memory, and receiving more information from the universe. And that's how we can learn how to do that. So when you make love, and both have so many sexual energy, arousal, orgasm energy. Arousal is the gland system, activate all the gland system. Orgasm is the organ, the best of the organ, because when a man and woman engage in make love, the body say, oh, they're going to have children. They don't care about that you want to have children, you don't want to have children. So when the man engage in making love, hugging, kissing, and arousal each other, so all the gland system giving energy, we call arousal state. All the gland system give energy. After that, when we go to orgasm state, all the organ giving all the energy. So gland system, organ system, and it combine them together, become the best energy that going to passing down to the next generation. So we say when you have a lot of this arousal, orgasm energy, you bring them into 5 major organs, into the brain and up to the heart. So we have each one is practice bringing to each organ. We have the heart, we have the kidney, we have the spleen, with the liver, and we have the spleen. Sexual energy that can be enhance the organs and enhance the gland system and enhance the brain, because the sexual energy is the best energy, the essence of our life.